All right, y'all, we have some major updates in the case of United States v. Sean Combs. Diddy's legal team has just filed a motion requesting a modification of the protective order on certain video evidence, and let me tell you, it is messy. They are claiming that the prosecution has been misleading the public and the court about what's actually in these videos, and they even went as far as to call the government sexist for how they're handling the case. Yeah, you heard that right. We're going to break it all down. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button like this video and drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's get into it. So, according to this new filing, Diddy's lawyers are pushing back hard against how these videos have been handled. They claim there are 9 videos, yes 9, that supposedly show what the government has been calling freak-offs. Now, under the current protective order, Diddy's legal team can only watch these videos under supervision. They're not allowed to have electronic copies. But they say that's a major problem because these videos, according to them, prove Diddy's innocence. The government, on the other hand, has framed these videos as key evidence against Diddy, suggesting they support allegations of trafficking and coercion. But Diddy's team is now saying, hold up, because the videos actually show victim 1 fully consenting and even, get this, thoroughly enjoying herself. Yeah, the phrase thoroughly enjoyed herself is actually in this legal filing. I read it myself. Y'all, I can't make this up. And it gets even crazier. Diddy's lawyers argue that victim 1 was in a long-term relationship with Diddy and that she was the one who kept these videos on her own devices for years, not Diddy. They are basically saying that Diddy never secretly recorded anybody, never used these videos as collateral, and never engaged in any kind of blackmail. According to them, the entire prosecution is built on a false narrative, and they go all the way in on the government for how they've handled this case. Legal team straight up accuses the government of being sexist and puritanical in how they're handling this case. They argue that the government is pushing this idea that women, especially women involved in what they call freak-offs, aren't capable of consenting to sex outside of traditional relationships. Basically, they're saying the government is trying to police people's private sex lives and that they're assuming victim 1 must have been coerced just because of the nature of these encounters. Y'all, I don't even know what to say to that. The way this case is shaping up, it's going to be messy in court. But the biggest part of this motion is that Diddy's lawyers want these videos to be electronically produced so they can analyze them properly. They argue that 1, the videos are too dark and grainy to fully see what's happening. 2, the audio is barely audible without proper enhancement. 3, they need metadata experts to verify when these videos were created and whether they've been altered. 4, and most importantly, they need unrestricted access to properly build their defense. Right now, they can only watch these under law enforcement supervision, and they claim that's unfair. They say this evidence is crucial and that keeping it restricted violates Diddy's due process rights. The government, however, is arguing that victim 1 specifically requested that these videos not be distributed electronically to protect her privacy, but Diddy's team is calling BS on that. And y'all, let's not forget, this trial is set to start in May 2025. That is 4 months from now. Diddy's lawyers are saying they need these videos to properly defend their client. So the question is, will the judge rule in their favor and force the government to hand over full copies of the videos? Or will the court side with the prosecution and keep the restrictions in place? Either way, this motion shows that Diddy's team is gearing up for a serious fight. This trial is going to be one for the history books. I mean, we are literally seeing arguments about sex tapes, freak-offs, and accusations of sexism all in a federal case. What is even happening? Listen, no matter what side you're on, this case is wild. Do you think the judge should grant Diddy's request and allow his team to have full access to these videos? Or do you think the government is right to restrict them to protect victim 1? Let me know in the comments. And as always, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. I'll be back with more updates as this case unfolds. Until next time, stay safe.